And welcome back for another episode of Life Be Like. Today we got Jordan.
Yes, boys.
Fresh off his win at the weekend.
Yes, boys.
On Gypsy General's Unleashed Boxing, which was
face a little bit.
Yeah. I see
right,
you wearing the war wounds.
Yeah, trust me, man.
I saw you poking yourself in the eye. Outside.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it fresh. I was, man. You know what I mean? I wanted people to see, like, yeah, actually put myself on the firing line.
But yeah, man. Yeah. No, you killed it. To be fair, so give you your flowers straight away.
No,
you did
very,
very well.
Thank you very much.
But
cool,
great event all round, to be honest. And same to Gigi. Like, what a fucking event.
Nah,
do you know what I mean?
And do you know what's mad? This all started from just a quick conversation in TGI's. I want to say quick conversation because we were there for a couple of hours, to be fair. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's mad.
It started as a quick conversation and became a fucking whole
Reality.
afternoon.
Yeah,
they're trying to kick you out.
Trust me, it became a movie, man. I can't believe it. But it was good, like the training and everything all put together and that all paid off. But it was a bit, scary. Rocky, like rocky ropes. But yeah, obviously we'll get into that. But like,
so what was your initial feeling? Because obviously you had a different opponent in Zeno. What was your initial feeling summed up in one word when it changed to Muller? What was your first thought?
Do you know what? In one word, it's hard to sum it up here, but that is a good question, though, because it is a different style, different person, different kind of. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because like
you got to switch with the plan.
Exactly. Do you know, like my first opponent with Zeno, that was like. He was more of a box. Let's say we're not boxers. I know it's white collar, so I don't want people saying in the comments and that none of you are boxers. But do you know what I mean? Like, but Zeno's more technical with the boxing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So where Muller is more of a street fighter, so it's more scrappy. So like, it's like, do you know, with boxing, like you learn to train, like you learn to
train
like
in certain ways.
Train in certain ways. But slip punches where like they're coming at you straight. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Straight punches.
Like they're following boxing rules almost.
Basically,
you
the
expect how they
fundamentals.
punch. Yeah.
That's it, man. But do you know, with like your Mullers and stuff like that, the street fighters and that, it's just how do you judge where the swing's coming from and just things like that sometimes.
It's a little bit more a free for all sort of thing.
They can catch you off guard and that. There's them wild punches that can catch you off guard and hurt. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a big one really and at first I wasn't too sure about Muller's experience in his past and with the boxing side because obviously we're not like prospects, do you know what I'm trying to say? Do you know what I mean? We're just trying to entertain our town, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? But like, we're still putting the graft in with the training, do you know what I mean? So
there's still levels even at that level. Like,
it's difficult sport, isn't it? You know, you want to definitely perform on the day.
Of course, you can't mismatch it and that, like, do you know what I mean? Like, but it was good. I can't lie. I was a bit nervous because to look at Muller, like, do you know what I mean? He's a bit
like a unit.
Size difference.
Let's be honest, he's a fucking unit.
Exactly.
When he was on them scales, bro, when we first got there and everyone was weighing in, I was like, fuck.
Them scales are lying as well, man. He looks heavier than what he weighed, man.
No, he's 78. Yeah, that's pure muscle though. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's what's scary. I felt it, bro. I swear down, man.
It took a few licks.
Yeah, trust me. It was like, to be fair, the start of the fight. It was a bit like, I can't lie, man, I was scared, man. But even like before like the start of the fight, it was just, you know what I think it was? That gave me the slow start. The whole day, do you know, the build up of the day and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's such a long day as well, isn't it?
Trust me, do you know what I mean? Because like, even on the night time, I didn't really sleep too tough. Do you know, I did, but like, do you know what I mean? And here's a fun fact, man, I woke up with the shits.
Come out that story now.
All that adrenaline's gone once he's relaxed.
Bro, I was paranoid, bro. And obviously I had white shorts and that as well, do you know what I mean? I had to go straight to the pharmacy, I got loads of these tablets, can't remember what they're called, but they're dissolving your tongue, man. It's just like,
Sort your stomach out.
I'm sorry to people, some people don't care about my digestive system and that. Do you know what I mean? Don't want to hear about it.
Go.
Yeah. But that's a fun fact. I woke up with the shits, bro.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think it might have been nerves or something like that. So throughout the day, I'm struggling to eat and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really eating. I'm scared to eat. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And obviously,
sounds like an ordeal, bro.
It was, trust me, like on the day as well.
You don't want to take a body shot, just all come out.
And I said, white shorts, bro. Like, there's no hiding it. And do you know what's funny? I have a joke to everyone here. I want to go viral. Like, you know what I mean? Little bucket list. You know what I'm trying to say? I want to go viral, but not for them reasons.
Not for shitting yourself in the ring, bro.
Trust me,
I'd have got a close up of that as well. Full on 6K shits coming out your ass.
You know what the thing is? What was it? Say, I don't know, probably more, but say minimum 500 people. All them 500 people got camera phones, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as I was missing.
I think it was closer to 1,000, bro. It had been 1,000 images of you shitting yourself.
Exactly, every angle. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But
white collar champ.
But yeah, he come in pretty strong at the beginning. I think like was your expectation that he was going to come in like that? Because I feel like when we spoke to a lot of people, there was a lot of sort of the same consensus that his power was going to be a problem. Do you know what I mean? And it kind of it went down that route, but maybe the gas tank would go in your favour. So was that kind of how you saw it beforehand?
Do you know what? Nah, I'll be honest. Yeah, I was as shocked as everyone else in there. Do you know, like, well, to be fair, not everyone else. Yeah, because I say one person. Yeah, my coach Ryan Whitehead. He'd been saying from the get go, from the start, like he's gonna steam in. He's gonna steam into you.
Yeah.
But like,
Right
I didn't really think much of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I didn't think. He's not going to steam in for the first 10 to 20 seconds. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I thought like most fights in that.
The first second.
But first second, so first punch. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He
Just went
steamed
hard.
in. Yeah. I didn't realise.
Was that at that moment when that first hit you? What was the feeling at that point?
I just thought, what have I signed up for?
Yeah,
That moment he fucked up.
Bang, God, like, trust me, I had an out of body experience. I was stood next to you watching it ringside.
No, I saw your face. You were there. You were like, you had the killer look in your eyes.
Yeah, bang on, bro. I swear. Like, do you know what's like? Obviously, in my head, I thought he ran at me, and it's only until I watched it back I ran at him. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, but like, I literally felt like I ran into a brick wall. But
pull that a little bit closer.
Obviously, I thought the brick wall ran into me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I literally ran into a brick wall. I'm not even joking. Like, he pinged me back.
You had to just confront him, though. You know what I mean? You've been like weighing it up for too long. It's like, let's just head into it.
Bang on, weather the storm and that tucked up. But do you know what's funny? When I watched back the video, the defense was all right.
No, I was watching. You were fighting good in the video.
Yeah. But in my head, I didn't know what I was doing. I shouldn't be letting this out now because I'm letting out. Like, do you know what I mean?
The game plan.
How like because obviously I see people get. You can see people get hit and stuff, and it's like you can get like a bit of a flash hit or whatever. But were you hurt at any point at that beginning, or was it? Yeah, you was.
Yeah, obviously, I wasn't 100% rocked, but I was rocked a little to the point where like I thought, is this what it's going to be like for the next 3 rounds now? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I've got to watch it.
Yeah, I've got to watch it now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because to be fair, how that started as well is just like the fact of like. We would start of the night, because obviously it was the last fight, so it's like, right, got 2 hours to fight, sound. So like, I've probably done about 100 laps of the arena, do you know what I mean? I'm up, down here, there, everywhere, do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, but then, so it gets to my fight now, and then like, I'm just like, my head's not in the fight, do you know what I'm trying to say?
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on around me. I'm looking there, I'm saying hello to it. Shout out to my coach again, Whitehead. He was on to me like, George, lock in, tune in.
That first punch will get you back in the fight as well.
And that's what that tuned me back in. Trust me, that tuned me in.
I think that's how people get people early though, as well, is because like if it's that ferocious from the second, there's no getting into it, no warming up.
That's it. Yeah.
You either survive that or you don't. You know what I mean?
In the caught with one.
Yeah.
That's it. Go swimming, like, do you know what I mean? Chuck you in the deep end. But to be fair, that was a clever game plan. I give him his flowers for that. That was very clever.
He didn't look too tired though. I feel like you definitely like held your own. Like you were definitely, you know.
Do you know what it is? I didn't want to empty the gas tank. Do you know what I mean? No Diddy. Just you know what I mean? I didn't want to like empty, like, do you know what I mean? Because that's when the panicking starts. Do you know, like when I'm starting to lose my
when you're
breath?
actually fatiguing.
Yeah, and I'm fatiguing. That's a bang on. Like that's when I'm starting to panic. Like, and that's what happened. I don't know if it might have been like, I think it was third round, end of the second or third round. I fatigued a little, and that's when I started to get a bit scared, a bit paranoid, because I didn't know if he still got them big swings still left in the tank. Johnny,
I know you don't want to like sort of rest too much, do you? Because then you think he's going to just come to you with that full force.
When you watch, like, I watch a lot of UFC, and like you see the difference in fighters when they're tired. Do you know what I mean? It just
different
depletes. Yeah, it's just a different person in there, and the like vulnerability to hits and everything is just such a different ball game when you're getting tired.
It's scary, but like the thing is, what people forget as well is like, do you know what I mean? Like obviously the rounds are 2 minutes, so you got to think 4 minutes prior to that. The geezer was punching my head in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I've still got a form of PTSD. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? You can tell that from the
Don't want to get too close.
Don't want to get too close.
You're waking up in the night like, fuck.
Yeah, still flinching at that noise, I swear down. But all in all, it was a good fight, man. Like,
it lived up to it, I thought.
Nah, trust me. Like, do you know what it was? I think, like some people say it's not fight of the night, but I think for the edge of your seat, action.
Do you know what it was?
Was it the last fight of the night?
It's hard. It was the main event, but I think he means like the best fight of the night.
No, but it was.
The only reason I think that is you're up against a hard one where there was like you two were very respectful. So it was like it was 2 men going at it to see who was better. There's always going to be a level of like intrigue when people are going at it, hating each other, and obviously you had Jason and your other man.
That was a good.
What's his name? Kurt. That's it. Yeah. They were giving each other shit for weeks and weeks and weeks. They had to be kept apart. They had to be kept apart at the place, or they'd have just had it.
Really?
But it's been put to bed now. That's what we're trying to promote and unleash. You know what I'm trying to say? We're trying to get all this bullshit and all this commotion and all this. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Deal it with
take it out the streets and then take
out the streets. it's pointing to the ring. Do you know what I mean? Do it with men. Do you know what I mean?
It's a good way to look at it as
so
well.
Both people are going home then. Do you know what I'm trying to say? End of the night, both people are going home. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You deal something in the street. Trust me, sometimes that person ain't really. Do you know what I mean? It can go wrong, like. You know what I mean? A lot.
No, definitely. And I think that because of that and because of the personalities and giving each other shit, I think that's the only reason that might have, you know what I mean, stole the show in that way. But
it does spice it up, man.
But to be honest, there was multiple fights that were fully lived up to it.
There was a lot of showboating as well there. I saw a few clips of that guy doing the showboating. It was a good event.
Yeah,
it was dancing. Yeah, no, it was entertaining.
Days for that showboating.
He was dazing the crowd. He had 25 drinks, bro.
Trust me. I wish
my man turned up fucked.
Keeping it moving.
I could just see you at the corner of my eye, man. Dread's going mad.
Go on, John. I've got you on video at different points just doing different shit with your hands, and I was like, but you're not doing it to anyone.
But as long as everyone's enjoying it, as long as everyone's enjoying themselves, that's the main.
That's it, man. Everyone I've spoke to said what a sick evening it was. It was one of them sort of nights where like
everyone if you were there, you remember it was a banger.
Yeah, which is the main thing, 100%. But so take us to, obviously we talked a lot about the beginning. How you won the fight, just to get out there, because we talked a lot about taking the big punches at the beginning. So how did you turn that around from being hurt to then all of a sudden, okay, let's gather myself and...
Do you know what? Instinct, man. In a mad, weird way. Instinct, because like...
Obviously, I'm going to get murked.
Yeah. Basically.
Well, I didn't want to die.
Trust me. Like, I've been sort of like... selling a dream to everyone as well. Not selling a dream, but I've been like, I've got this.
Well, a lot of people, there's a lot of pride on it.
Yeah, a lot of pride, but like, for me to go down the first 20 seconds, that's just...
Nah, you couldn't do that.
Just to let you know, you probably wouldn't be on the podcast.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, you can't be going out like that.
That's it's people's perception, isn't it? So like that 100% would be in my mind at that moment of what the fuck.
Yeah,
like, people come all this way to see me, and I feel like I'm taking it now.
Yeah, I don't think I would have left my house, bro. Like if that would have went that way, I don't like. Yeah,
fuck that.
Nah, I know, but like it's like Like,
no, fuck that. I wouldn't have left my house either, bro.
You got, but still, you got to pick up the gloves and go again. Surely,
you got to battle your mental health in it. Yeah, trust me.
No, that's digging deep in it, and that's what you did.
So like perfect. That is what literally I just dug deep and then just chewed onto my gum guard. Yeah, but then do you know what the thing is? Yeah. Basically, do you know what the thing is though? Like I didn't want to get drawn in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because do you know when we was like there? Yeah, a couple of times I felt like I had the upper hand. Do you know what I mean? But then like I felt like he was trying to bait me out by like. Getting to the
he was waiting with that big bomb,
and then just
the missile was there.
That's what I'm trying to say. And like even getting caught with that can just change one. Like, do you know what I mean? Destructive punch can change the whole fight, man. In this combat,
especially if you felt the punches early on and you know that the bomb is there. Do you know what I mean? But you're boxing better, but the bomb is still there. Do you know what I mean? So you got to have that in your mind at all times, sort of thing.
Trust me, all I think is survive the round, and don't get hit.
You got a lot of people shouting at you, haven't you? Like go in. I think like people aren't feeling what you're feeling because it looks like I'm going fighting, but you know if you're gonna get caught, you know.
But you know what's mad though? It's when I was in there, I can't remember what was going on. You know what's funny? And even I asked General the other day. I was like, did I even have a ring go for my fight? Because that's how much zoned in I was to the fight. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. Do you know what I'm trying to like around me? And that, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Because focus on the target.
Basically, yeah. But I wish I'd done that for the first 20 seconds.
Well, yeah, but you live and you learn. Now you'll be going in that.
You'll be getting locked in before.
Exactly. Do you know, next fight though, I don't want to say too much yet, but I'm matching that energy.
Yeah. Is there more fights like loaded in or?
Yeah, do you know what? I don't know where it's going and what we're gonna do with it. But there's obviously people know about Zeno and stuff like that, the original opponent. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And like I've heard a few things that he's been talking and that. Like, do you know what I mean? I think he's been out running, jogging and stuff like that. So
getting ready, match fit.
Yeah, I'm in the back of his mind. I know. Yeah, nice.
Running on steps.
He saw the win and he's like, right,
exactly.
okay, my man's serious.
Yeah.
Hitting carcasses in the butchers.
Trust me, the bang guy, like he's putting in the work now. So that could be on the cards, but. I think a lot of people want to see the Muller rematch. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think both of them have interest because obviously you were originally going to fight Zeno. That had a lot of interest by judging by social media and shit. Yeah.
But so do you know what I think though personally? I think Muller needs to have a fight and see where he's at there because. Excuse me, but because it was you got to remember the scorecards were 30 to 27. So the judges gave me every round. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
he didn't get one round. Yeah,
it's one-sided. He got a good 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I personally think it ain't a bad idea to get another fight under both of your belts.
Yeah.
So like, say you both go away and win, and you both get better through that. Well, it's going to be a better rematch.
Come back and clash again.
Yeah. Do you know what my idea was?
And Unleashed to be bigger by then as well.
It will, hopefully it will. But my idea was, basically fight Zeno, beat Zeno, and Zeno and Muller got to fight for the rematch. But
We're gonna fight each other.
Yeah, fight each other. But the mates
setting the terms.
But the mates now. Yeah,
sick man.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Bro, do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm the
beefs.
champ, but I beat them both. Wow. Yeah, but Zeno, like that's like, yeah.
Zeno
man.
getting beat then?
Chicken feed. Baby food. Fish food. Fish food.
Thinking to the point where you won the fight, like, what's your emotion at that point? Like, if you could say one thing that really encompassed how you felt.
Amazing. Like, bro, I kept saying it, yeah, but like, trust me, yeah. Like, general, I'd be feeling like AJ at Wembley. Picking
man up.
Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? I'm just a bit shorter, do you know what I'm trying to say? But the feeling was amazing. And one thing I will say to anyone that's like, I don't know, man, feeling some type of way or feeling under the weather or, do you know what I mean, down at times or just battling with anything and all sorts and that, man, like, there are escapes and that, do you know what I'm trying to say? There's other things.
Do you think that was like a big like focus for you and like your mental health?
Big focus, do you know what I'm trying to say? Because it's just, I don't know, man, it just made me happy. It's made like the people around me happy.
It gives you something to like work towards and focus to, doesn't it?
Do you know, obviously, say like it hasn't changed my life financially, but it's changed my life.
Yeah, but
like,
mentally.
Mentally.
Yeah, but that's going to come to that. I'll feed into that.
That's
exactly.
That's just as good as financially. Do you know what I mean?
Health as well, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. Especially when you're not fucking 18. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to look after your mind, look after.
I'm not spring chicken.
But that's the decisions you make. Like, we talk about this quite a bit about like as you're getting to your later 20s and then like say early 30s or whatever.
Yeah.
That's them decisions basically dictate the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a bum that doesn't try and do anything with themselves and just sessions
just
and just whatever it is, you know what I mean? How we all been know people that just do fuck all with themselves.
Literally.
If you're doing
motion.
that, from mid-20s into your 30s, well, that's you, brother.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're not going to break that habit because obviously you're much more active when you're younger. So like,
very true, and that's so sad, and that's what like I was trying to break out the rut of, because don't get twisted, like I'm not like the perfect civilian. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's been times, man. Do you know what I mean? I've binged out, man.
But we all have.
Do you know? Yeah,
of course, you got to do your thing.
We're human, but it's just the fact of like when I had the fight, like leading up to the fight and stuff like that, it's like obviously smoke a little in it, but it's like, yo, cut that
give it that focus.
Put that down for a sec. Do you know what I mean? I'm not smoking them extra.
Even going home from the night out earlier, or skipping nights out, like all of them things.
Eating food and stuff like dieting and stuff like that, not just binging out, eating burgers flat out. Do you know what I mean? Like sausages, bacon. Do you know what I mean? Fry ups and that
do you
stuff.
not actually eat like a better diet?
Bang on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's just it is like, I don't know. You can sort of like, what's the word for it? Like, you like hit a wall with it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And just skits out and I think, I don't know, have withdrawals. Next thing you know, I'm sat in McDonald's eating a double cheeseburger. Like,
yeah, but I feel like if you are
breaking down and that,
you do need to have those cheat days though. You know what I mean? Just constantly eating healthily.
Well, things can't just be under control, because the more you control something, the more it then ends up exploding. Do you know what I mean? So it's about a balance, but. Like, even I know, like, obviously you started your podcast and things like that, and like we've had conversations where you talked about wanting to do things for you, sort of thing, and not just kind of just not being just one of everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's having something that stands out for you. And I feel like everyone needs their own film that they're the main character of. And I think obviously we've started this podcast. You've trained for this fight. You've headlined as well. It ain't just like you were just one of the many. You headlined the fight. So I feel like you're making that happen.
There's like, how were you main event? I don't know.
Because man is, bro.
People wanted to see the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know what to say. Like,
bought some people.
But you lived up to main event. It weren't like everyone was there like, oh, fucking hell, that shouldn't have been main event.
It was edge of your seat. I thought it was a bit.
The way we were swinging them, I was expecting something. Literally.
I'm gutted. Obviously, didn't get the finish, didn't get the knockout, but it is what it is. But now I do like what you're saying, like building like my own character now, and that's the thing now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I'm not just Gypsy General's mate. I'm Jordan Langford,
White collar champion.
Trust me,
I need to
the one
change
and
your
only
name in my phone from Gypsy General's mate.
I'm my own person, you know. I'm not just Arthur's mate.
But that's a real thing. Where, like, do you know what I mean? Where if your friends and one of your friends is doing a lot and his name's out there,
I rate it. I love his hustle. I love what he's doing. Trust me, I'm so proud.
You've used it in the right way. So there's two types of people. There's the type of people like you that will take it and go, right. So he's leveling up. Let me level level up with him, so that I'm not sat here looking at what he's got, feeling envious.
Even just get the scraps, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just chuck the scraps down, bro.
You're doing your own thing. You're doing your own thing.
Of course,
but there's other people that won't do that. There's other people that would look at it who's probably end up getting cut off because they will be negative to you for doing well.
Pocket watching, sort of start hating, being a bit malicious.
Yeah, just every time they see you doing something good, or say for him if he's doing something good and one of his mates is feeling like, fuck, well, where's my leg up or whatever it is.
There's no positive input.
Whereas you've looked at the situation and gone, oh, wicked, my mate's leveling up. Let that inspire me to level up with him.
Please, sir.
But you could have not been on the card, you know what I mean? Regardless, but obviously, your man's obviously seen potential and you put the work in. And
I put the work in with
it's a two-sided thing.
Yeah, of course. I put the work in, man. I put with the training. I've invested a lot of time, effort, energy into it, and obviously it does help my mates, the promoter. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we could put my names with certain tags, do you know what I mean? Certain posts, certain things. So
bit of a mutual investment there.
Of course. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it does help. But obviously, it's not like it's just putting me up there. It's like, George, you got to play part as well.
Yeah.
Be interesting, bro.
If it was a 10-second fight, then it'd have been like, oh, bro.
What have I done?
Of course.
He'd have deleted
He is only my mate.
Yeah. Trust me.
Not my prospect.
You can sort of see in one of the clips, man. Everyone's like starstruck and that and stuff like that. You can even hear people like the response was like an assault. That's where everyone's like, whoa. Do you know, like, if you're in a local or a pub or something, someone starts attacking someone, everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah, it was a bit like
that. Literally, that's how it sounded.
Well, he went into it as a street fighter with that beginning mentality.
It was just I'm
just gonna knock your skis right out.
Just go for it. So obviously, how long was the training count like leading up to the fight?
Do you know what? I started off good, man. Obviously, it was 3 months. We had 3 months before we announced, obviously, like, do you know what I mean? So I did have a good 3 months, but say the first month, I'm just, like, knowing it's a few months away, so I'm just taking my time.
Yeah, you're like, I got time.
Yeah, I got time. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the second month, it's like, okay, this is getting closer now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But then at the end of the second month, the opponents changed, and obviously with the opponents changed, I thought
mindset switched up.
Yeah, mindset switched and stuff like that. And then like, obviously it's getting closer and stuff like that. And I don't know, I sort of like dedicated a lot of time to it in a mad way, just stuff like that, because I'm not the best of boxers, do you know what I'm trying to say? And
but you need dedication with that, again, because it shows in the fight. If you weren't dedicated, you probably would have been like a bit scared that he was brawling.
I wouldn't have got past that first 20 seconds, man. And like,
that's the hard work coming out. Like then when you have to dig deep, it's the training sessions, it's the cardio, it's all them different things.
Trust me. And there's another shot, trust me, Zeno as well. He wouldn't have survived that 20 seconds.
Taking shots at Zeno right now. I reckon this fight's got to happen still.
Zeno would not survive that 20 seconds. Like,
I want to see that fight.
To be fair, anyone, comment, tell me what you think. Would Zeno survive that first 20 seconds, what Muller did? Do you know, I personally don't think he would. But like,
you're trying to set up a fight between them two.
He's going to have his own boxing event soon. Everyone that he's battered is going to just be on the card to fight him again.
That's the plan. No, but that's not the plan. Sorry, but the plan is to like. I want to beat Zeno.
GG's looking like fucking better not be the plan.
Trust me. No, but we're gonna take out Zeno, and then Muller's got to fight Zeno for the rematch, or no one's getting a rematch.
That sounds like
I don't think they're gonna fight.
No one's getting a rematch. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's what it is at the end of the day.
I reckon it's gonna happen. To be fair, you and him, but we'll see.
But if the money's right, man, we need to start putting money down because rent is get paid.
He's
leveled up. He's leveled up, man. I need to pay my rent.
He's hustling now.
I gotta get paid, nigga.
Trust me, it's expensive though, man. Like boxing ain't cheap, man. And the one thing I learned, it's not a hobby.
Was you like paying the coach and stuff like that, or was you just training you? Was it part of that? Like, how did all that work out?
Doing 1-to-1s and stuff like that, and then I'd go to just random boxing sessions and stuff like that.
Get the hours in.
Yeah, get the hours in. Pay £4 subs start of the session and that.
See, that's dedication, bro.
Trust me, it is, man. It's good, like literally, man. But it's, do you know what, the wear and tear, man. That's the only thing.
The body.
Yeah, like my elbows start hurting, and knees. Some nights you're going to sleep, your knees are throbbing and that, and you're just thinking, I hope this don't carry on.
I think a lot of people in that event trained, from what I saw. I think a lot of people took it quite seriously, to be honest. I don't think there was many walk-ins, like people weren't just rocking up and having
That's power of social media, though, I think, because everyone's seeing it in socials, everyone's posting it, and everyone's...
I don't want to look weak if he's training.
In this day and age now, a lot of people, everyone wants to be an influencer, do you know what I'm trying to say? So if we could see like a little thing...
It's a platform.
A platform, do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like a little leg up, and then like, if someone gives me a leg up and I can climb, I don't know.
You're gonna do it, I'm
gonna try. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Do you know
so you're still training now? Was it quieting down?
I'll be honest, I said before in one of the videos that I was going straight back into the gym Monday, and I lied. Sorry, you know what I mean. But I just chilled, man. Went to the dessert shop, had a bit of food, went bowling and that with the lads because we don't drink, so we don't know what to do with ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone's all confused.
It gets hard. It does get hard though when you're trying to find something. Bro, I'll go for too many coffees. My mate's like, "What are you saying? Do you want to go for a drink?" I'll go meet you for a coffee, lad.
You're just pinging now.
12 o'clock. I'm about to cut that out as well, bro. I got addicted to that as well.
Coffees a day.
Fucking hell.
Not good, man. But it's not a good, man.
So you weren't back in the gym. So when we're gonna get back?
When's next?
Tomorrow. I know everyone says tomorrow. Do you know what
I'm
trying to say? Yeah. No, but today, obviously, say Monday, I was going to go back to gym. I thought, nah. And then today, obviously, Tuesday, I thought I'm just going to chill for a bit. And then Wednesday, that's when the boxing gym opens back up. So I want to go down the gym, tell everyone, say, yo, you know what I mean? Because I don't think, I don't know. I think they had a bit of faith in me and stuff like that. But do you know what I'm trying to say?
They saw Muller, they were like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I felt like that.
I think people should be polite.
David versus Goliath.
Yeah. When they're saying, you've got this. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Smile and wave,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that that a lot of people kind of had the same feeling that he just looks like a monster, bro. So it was a bit like, at first, being completely honest, I said it to you when it first got announced. I was like, he's gonna have some power. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know how it's gonna go, but I feel like it probably went like the best case scenario of from your point of view was, well, he's gonna unload at the beginning and then I can box. So just because we haven't kind of explained where the fight went, you won in the end, and like how would you explain how you won, like strategically?
Do you know what was mad though? Obviously, we talked about like the first 10 seconds a lot, and then obviously it started, like, as the fight started progressing, it got to the end of the first round, and then I noticed him breathing with his shoulders. Do you know what I mean? The shoulders are coming up every time he's breathing in. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, okay, he's chilled out a bit. And the second round, even worse. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But then, like, he did, like, give up a few times during the fight. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I did give him a few chances.
I'm going to say, I saw you rock him a few times in the fight.
There was a few, like, don't get me wrong, but when he was bent down in the corner, like, don't get twisted, all I had to do really was just no power, not even power, just tap.
Yeah,
just
points.
make it look, those are shots, but points as well. But do you know when you're just overwhelming someone, and if he doesn't reply and doesn't retaliate,
the ref will stand in.
The ref will stand in and called it. Like, so I think mid-second round, I could have got the stoppage if I pushed for it. Yeah, if I pushed for it. But like, he was like
tired as well, isn't it? You don't want to gas yourself out too much because he could be waiting for the next one.
And to be fair to him, he did take some. Watching the footage back, he did take some big shots.
He did,
and he sort of.
I was too humble. Nah. I was too humble. I was too nice. I gave him too much of a chance. And someone said to me after that fight, "Why did you even give him a chance to catch his breath just for him to one bomb you?"
For what?
Just for him to one bomb you.
Do you know what I mean? Just for him to one bomb you. All I'm doing is giving him his breath, for him to come back.
Yeah, but was you not tired as well, though?
Yeah, I was very tired. Like,
exactly. But that's also strategic because you can compound him thinking, right, he's tired now, then you've just tired yourself out. It is a bit of a mental game.
The thing. The thing is, it's not just about being like. That's not bad strategy on your side because he did have that bomb.
Yeah.
You could have gone. You know what? I'm just going to keep hitting, and then he goes in his head. I'm just going to fucking launch this one big bomb, and then George.
Yeah.
He's flying.
But that's strategy. No one wants. You're not just going to stand there and take the punch on the chin and like be like.
Well, I'll be straight now because obviously certain points through the fight and stuff like that, we were stood facing each other and we're like. Nothing's really happening for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, but that's what you're
it's a puzzle though, isn't it? I think you're just trying to figure out the
bang on, it's a puzzle and we're biggish lads. We're not massive, but we're not small.
Not featherweight now.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the punches have got weight in, but do you know what I mean? It hurts, man. It hurts.
Bro, you see on the biggest stage, you'll see like fighters that it's a chess game where they're throwing feints, they're working each other out. Loads of people that like won't just go crazy for the finish, and the ones that do go purely for the finish, usually in one of their fights they end up getting caught doing that.
Get knocked out.
Yeah.
Look at Aldo. He just like he was used to just coming in. He just bam.
Oh, you had to see your gas tank in the first 20 seconds.
No, did he?
Well, that's
shots fired. Do you know what I mean?
That's strategy on the other side. That would be like in his head. Yeah. I'll get him early and I'll use all my power, and then that hasn't gone right. So for the next fight in his camp, it will be like, well, that's now we got to do a different thing. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm very interested for the next fight, just to see where he's at and what he's on, and if he
with some cardio, I'd like to see what he does. Yeah,
I could imagine it being quite scary,
Well, if he actually giving the cardio,
giving the Terminator some juice.
Basically giving the Terminator some juice. Bang on, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Do we really want that?
But just finishing up, just because we're a little bit strapped for time. So where what's the next step? Are you just getting straight back into camp and you're going to fight on the next event, which is what, August?
Yeah, I think the next event is in August, Unleashed 2. I think applications are up now, so everyone needs to jump on it because there's only limited slots. And obviously, I'm resident. You know what I mean? You ain't taking my spot.
Main event again?
Yeah, hopefully, but we'll see. We'll see what the obviously
see what the opponents come like.
We'll see what the opponents come like. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
It's too much. There's no Diddy going on.
Listen, but obviously, you lot are freaking me out with this no Diddy.
Ain't no Diddy pie around here, man. But obviously, with the opponents, like it's like. We see what the people want. Do you know what I'm trying to say? See what the people ask for. We'll just put a poll on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, and see what they ask for, see what they want as the main event. If they pick me again, I'll be honoured.
We'll go from there. If you could say one thing to people getting it, like thinking about getting into something like this, what would your advice be to them in terms of
start today? Yeah, start today. Start now. Start. If you obviously don't get it twisted, because everyone struggles with mental health and this and that and stuff like that. But some people ain't physically able to obviously do these kind of things.
Yeah, they're not actually physically in shape. Yeah.
If you are, get out there, man. Do you know what I mean? Even if it starts with a run. Do you know what I mean? That's how we all start, really, man. You just get out there, go for a run.
For their mental health as well. So, like, what would you say to them about the positive effects of that? Do you know what I mean? On their mental health. Because you can say do it, but I mean, why? Like, to them, why do it?
Because it's like, in a mad way, we've sort of all been there, some deeper than others, but it's when you're there, no one can take you out of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's only till you get out of it that you realise I had to get myself out of that. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
By doing hard things.
Exactly.
I feel like there's an element of glory with doing it, you know.
You get trapped in your own thoughts, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? And like someone, like, do you know what I mean? Anyone can give you the best advice in it, but if you're not willing to take yourself out of them dark places, you're going to stay there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So you need to get up and make the changes. Do you know what I mean? Because like, and that's bang on. That's all I can say.
On that bombshell.
Just like
that. Throw the mic, get out.
Gotta drop it.
Thank you for coming in.
Drops, my guy. Love, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Come on, boy. Let's go.